Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna Govinda.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram.
Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Sadhu Bhagavan Govinda. Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Radhana Swami Namini Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravadi Charine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachata Desatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Aswati Gauravakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama
Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram. Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Ram.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमती राधानाथ स्वामी नामिने, नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने, नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य सदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसाति गौरभक्त वृंदा, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, Hare Rama राम राम हरे हरे,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnaprasthaya Bhutale Srimati Radha Swami Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnaprasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Namaste Gauravani Prasarine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pacharya Desapari Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Advari Gauravakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Raju Prabhu, Samyukta Mataji, Lalit Mohan Prabhu, Sandhya Mataji, Gaurav Prabhu, Suman Prabhu, Deepa Mataji, Lavanya. Thank you so much for joining today. Let us begin with Mangalacharana prayers. Thank you for waiting. I was completing my round. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vranda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukhaṁ karoti vācālam pangum langayate girim yakripātamaham vande. Shri Gurum Dinatarinam, Paramananda Madhavam, Sri Chaitanyam Ishwaram. Om apavitra pavitro va sarvavastam gatopi va. Yasmaret pundari kaksham sabhyabhyantaram suchi. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. So we are reading from, anybody say what scripture we are reading?
Madhya Lila Prabhuji.
Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila. What is this chapter all about?
It's about like after the Adi
Yeah,
Lila.
Balya Lila, Pauganda Lila, and Kaumara Lila. So the youthful stage. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Later pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Supreme Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So let us begin with the 82nd verse. Okay. So start Jain Mataji, Deepa Mataji. You can read with verse also.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Thandu Pranam. Tomara charana mura vraja pura ghare, udaya karaye adita bevancha pure. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The gopis thought, Dear Lord, if your lotus feet again come to our home in Vrindavana, our desires will be fulfilled. Purport. In his in his Anubhashya, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura comments, the gopis are purely engaged in the service of the Lord without motive. They are not captivated by the opulence of Krishna, nor by the understanding that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Naturally, the gopis were inclined to love Krishna, for he was an attractive young boy of Vrindavan village. Being village girls, they were not very much attracted to the field of Kurukshetra, where Krishna was present with elephants, horses, and royal dress. Indeed, they did not very much appreciate Krishna in that atmosphere. Krishna was not attracted by the opulence or personal beauty of the gopis, but by their pure devotional service. Similarly, the gopis were attracted to Krishna as a cowherd boy, not in sophisticated guise. Lord Krishna is inconceivably powerful. To understand him, great yogis and saintly persons give up all material engagements and meditate upon him. Similarly, those who are overly attracted to material enjoyment, to enhancement of material opulence, to family maintenance, or to liberation from the entanglement of this material world, take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But such activities and motivations are unknown to the gopis. They are not at all expert in executing such auspicious activities. Already transcendently enlightened, they simply engage their purified senses in the service of the Lord in the remote village of Vrindavana. The gopis are not interested in dry speculation in the arts, in music, or other conditions of material life. They are bereft of all understanding of material enjoyment and renunciation. Their only desire is to see Krishna return and enjoy spiritual transcendental pastimes with them. The gopis want him simply to stay in Vrindavana so that they can render service unto him for his pleasure. There is not even a tinge of personal sense gratification. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Yeah, let us continue. Yeah, Samyukta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Bhagavatera shloka Ghudartha Vishadakarina Rupa Gosani shloka Kaila Loka Bhujaina. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. In one verse, Srila Rupa Goswami has explained the confidential meaning of the verse of Srimad Bhagavatam for the understanding of the general populace. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah, thank you. This is the Lalita Madhava verse by Srila Rupa Goswami. Lalita Madhava is written by Srila Rupa Goswami. Two dramas actually. From Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri, during the passage, he has written. Srila Rupa Goswami has written these two natakas, dramas, intimate pastimes between Krishna and Radharani. Two kinds of pastimes in Vrindavan and outside Vrindavan. So these two books are written by Srila Rupa Goswami. This verse from Lalita Madhava 10.38. So I'm requesting Lalit Mohan Prabhu. Can you please do this, Prabhu? Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
How should I do, Prabhuji? In CC? In CC mode? Or?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. This is different text all about. So it's your convenience, whatever, fit into that particular meter. Yeah.
Yati Leela Rasa Parimalo Tadarivana Danya Kasha 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, చాలా different ఉంది Prabhuji. ఒక్కలైన ఒకలా ఉన్నది ఇది. Just one. In the tune you can do it, Prabhuji. Yati Leela Rasa Parimalo Tadarivana Anya Parita Dhanya Chauni Vilasatvrita Madhur. No. Second line is not getting into that. Okay.
That only Barha Pidam Natam.
No. That won't sit into this function.
Savai Mana Krishna Padara Vindayano.
Prabhuji, Gaurang Prabhu oka use chestar chudandi. Not Gaurang Darshan. Gaurang Prabhu okati use chestar chudandi.
One mother,
Leelarasa parimalodkari vanyapārita dhanyakshani vilasati vritamāthuri madhurbi. అట్లా ఏమైనా వస్తుందా?
can try.
తత్రాస్మాభిశ్చతులపశుతి భావముబుధాన్. రావట్లేదు ఎందుకంటే వర్డ్స్ కూడా కాంప్లికేటెడ్ ఉన్నాయి అండ్ each one has a different line size.
I practice also. I will just do with any of this shlokas, these tools, and then
this is we can do that. Actually,
second, third words are different from not sitting in one tune.
Sure, Prabhuji. Let us do. Actually, in January, this Prabhu, Amarendra Prabhu came. One of the verse from Vidagdha Madhava, Tunde Taandava, like that. Let me try. Chain Prabhuji.
No, go ahead.
Yate Leela Rasa Parimalodgari Vanya Parita Dhanyakshauni Vilasati Vrita Madhuri Madhuribhi Tatra Mamisi Chatula Pashupa Bhava Mudgadantarabihi Samvitasvam Kalaya Vadanolasi Venur Viharam. Just try. It's okay, nothing less. So, Southern Prabhu. Tunde Taandava, there is one verse actually. Tunde Taandava, it goes like this. Tunde Taandava na 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 na. Beautiful verse actually. I'll share that verse. I'll share his voice also. I specifically
even Ujjwala Radhe Mataji sings the same tune. Ujjwala Radhe Mataji.
I see.
Yeah. Tunde Taandava. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I have, if you can try with that.
You recite, Mata, if you have.
I don't know, Prabhuji, if it is correct, but you can try. It is
which one?
Yate Leela Rasi Parimalod Gari Vanya Parati Dhanya Shoni Vilasati Vrita Madhuri Bhi.
Continue. Yeah, this last two lines. Tatrasmabis Chatula Pasupi Bhavamugdhantarabihi Samvitastvam Kalayavadanollasi Venur Viharam. Different ways. Actually, recently heard in one lecture, I think, this Prabhu. Who is this Prabhu? Amarendra Prabhu's brother also came. Arjun Saka Prabhu. One Acharya, I think Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, every verse he sings in 6 meters. 6 meters, 6 different ways. It's a different way of expression, connection. 6 ways he is connecting that Acharya, that verse. Anyway, so next is this. Sandhya Mataji, please read translation in a sequence. We are reading.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. The gopis continued, Dear Krishna, the fragrance of the mellows of your pastimes is spread throughout the forest of the glorious land of Vrindavana, which is surrounded by the sweetness of the district of Mathura. In the congenial atmosphere of that wonderful land, you may enjoy your pastimes with your flute dancing on your lips, and surrounded by us, the gopis, whose hearts are always enchanted by unpredictable ecstatic emotions. Purport: This is a verse from the Lalita Madhava 10.38 by Srila Rupa Goswami.
Beautiful description. The fragrance of the mellows of your pastimes is spread throughout the forests of the glorious land of Vrindavana, which is surrounded by the sweetness of the district of Mathura. In the congenial atmosphere of that wonderful land, you may enjoy your pastimes with your flute dancing on your lips and surrounded by us, the gopis, whose hearts are always enchanted with unpredictable ecstatic emotions. This is the gopis' feelings. Haribol. Yeah. Radhika Mataji, please do this.
ए माता महाप्रभु देखे जगन्नाथे सुभद्रा सहित देखे वंशी नाही हाथे. Translation: In this way, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Jagannath, he saw that the Lord was with his sister Subhadra and was not holding a flute in his hand.
Thank you, Mataji. Lavanya, can you do?
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Tribanga Sundara Vraje Vraje Nandana Kahan Baba Evancha Bade Anu Kahan Bade Evancha Bade Anukshana. Translation: Observed in the ecstasy of the gopis, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wished to see Lord Jagannatha in his original form as Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaja, standing in Vrindavana and appearing very beautiful. His body curved in 3 places. His desire to see that form was always increasing.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Prabhu. Kinchan Prabhu, can you please do?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Radhika unmadayache uddhava darshane udgruna pralapataiche prabhura ratri thaine. Just as Srimati Radharani talked inconsistently with the bumblebee in the presence of Uddhava, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his ecstasy talked crazily and inconsistent day and night. Purport: The Unmada, the madness, is not ordinary madness. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu talked inconsistently, almost like a crazy fellow, he was in the transcendental ecstasy of love. In the highest transcendental ecstasy, there is a feeling of being enchanted in the presence of enchanter. When the enchanter and enchanted becomes separated, mohana or bewilderment occurs. When so bewilderment due to separation, one becomes stunned. At that time, all the bodily symptoms of transcendental ecstasy are manifested. When they are manifest, one appears inconceivably crazy. This is called transcendental madness. In this state, there is an imaginative discourse, and one experiences emotions like those of the madman. The madness of Srimati Radharani was explained to Krishna by Uddhava, who said, "My dear Krishna, because of the extreme feelings of the separation from you, Srimati Radharani is sometimes making her bed in the groves of the forest, sometimes rebuking a bullish cloud, and sometimes wandering about in the dense darkness of the forest. Thus she has become like a crazy woman."
So it's beyond our sense perception. These are the transcendental ecstasies, unmada, madness, in separation. Yeah. Sapan Prabhuji, can you please do?
Hare Krishna. Dvadasa Vatsara Shesha Aiche Gonaila Ei Mata Shesha Leela Trivedane Kaila. Translation: The last 12 words of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were passed in this transcendental craziness. 12 years, sorry. Thus, he executed his pastimes in 3 ways. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Gaurav Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Sannyasakari kabisa vatsara kaila ye karma ananta apara tara ke Janibe Marma.
Reward.
Translation. For the 24 years after Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the renounced order, whatever pastimes he executed were unlimited and unformidable. Who can understand the purport of such pastimes?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sunil Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sunil Prabhuji. Sorry, Suman Prabhu. Suman Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
మీ పేరు కన్ఫ్యూజన్ అయింది ప్రభు సునీల్ సారీ
ఓకే ప్రభుజీ ఉద్దేశకారితే కారి దిగ్ దర్శన ముఖ్య లీలారకారి సూత్ర గానాన. Translation. Just to indicate those pastimes, I am presenting a general survey of the chief pastimes in the form of a synopsis.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Raju Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandatana. Pratama Sutra Prabhura Sannyasa Karana Sannyasa Kari Chalila Prabhu Sri Vrindavana. Translation. This is the first synopsis. After accepting the sannyasa order, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu proceeded toward Vrindavana. Purport. Clearly, these statements are real account of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's acceptance of the renounced order of life. His acceptance of this renounced order is not at all comparable to the acceptance of sannyasa by Mayavadis. After accepting sannyasa, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to reach Vrindavana. He was unlike the Mayavadi sannyasis who desired to merge into the existence of absolute. For a Vaishnava, acceptance of sannyasa means to getting relief from all material activities and completely devoting oneself to the transcendental loving service of the Lord. This is confirmed by Srila Rupa Goswami, Bhakti Rasamita Sindhu 1.2.255. Anashaktasya Vishayan Yataham Upanjata Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe Yuktam Vairagyam Uchyate. For a Vaishnava, the renounced order means completely giving up attachment for material things and engaging non-stop in the transcendental loving service to the Lord. The Mayavadis, however, do not know how to engage everything in the service of the Lord. Because they have no devotional training, they think material objects to be untouchable. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. The Mayavadis think that the world is false, but the Vaishnava sannyasis do not think like this. Vaishnava says, why should the world be false? It is reality, and it is meant for the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For a Vaishnava sannyasi, renunciation means not accepting anything for personal sense enjoyment. Devotional service means engaging everything for satisfaction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Rishikena Rishikesh Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. This is one of the important words. We have gone through exam also, Prabhu. Anasaktasya Vishayan Yatartham Upayunjata Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe Yuktam Vairagyam Uchyate. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Vaishnavas, for a Vaishnava sannyasi, what is the renunciation? Renunciation means not accepting anything for personal sense enjoyment. Everything using for Krishna service. Devotional service means engaging everything for the satisfaction of the Supreme Personality of God. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Now, Lalit Mohan Prabhuji, please read.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Gaurav Prabhuji is traveling to US Prabhuji tomorrow, Chicago.
Yeah. He messaged me. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Very nice. Office visit. Okay, nice. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. Chandravel Prabhu. Then next, Lalit Mohan Prabhu. Chandravel Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Lalit Mohan Prabhuji.
Okay, bro. Premete Vitvala Bahya Nahika Samma. Premete Vitvala Bahya Nahika Smarana Radha Deshi Tina Dina Karila Brahmana. Translation. When proceeding towards Vrindavan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was overwhelmed with ecstatic love for Krishna. and he lost all remembrance of the external world. In this way, he traveled continuously for 3 days in Radha Desha, the country where the Ganges river does not flow. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Let me do this one. Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu Bulaya, Ganga Tire Lana Aila Yamuna Baliya. First of all, translation. First of all, Lord Nityananda bewildered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by bringing him along the banks of the Ganges, saying that it was the river Yamuna. Again, Mata is Chandana Prabhu is there. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, please do this.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Santipure Acharya Gruhe Agama Pratama Bhiksha Kailatahan Ratre Sankirtan. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. After 3 days, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to the house of Advaita Acharya at Santipura and accepted alms there. And this was his first acceptance of alms. At night, he performed congregational chanting there. Purport. It appears that in his transcendental ecstasy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forgot to eat for 3 continuous days. He was then misled by Nityananda Prabhu, who said that the river Ganges was the Yamuna. Because the Lord was in the ecstasy of going to Vrindavan, he was enlightened to see the Yamuna, although in actuality the river was the Ganges. In this way, the Lord was brought the house of Advaita Prabhu at Santipura after 3 days, and he accepted food there. As long as the Lord remained there, he saw his mother Sachidevi, and every night executed congregational chanting with all the devotees. Hare Krishna.
So, Prabhuji, what are the places where river Ganges doesn't flow? Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, right? So,
Where are the
93.
Okay, first of all, Lord Nityananda bewildered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by bringing him along the banks of the Ganges, saying that not this one, right? 93.
అంటే ఇది యమునా అని అనుకుంటారు కదా గ్యాంజెస్ ని చూసి మరి గ్యాంజెస్ రాధా దేశ్ అంటే గ్యాంజెస్ డజంట్ ఫ్లో కదా అంటే ఎక్కడి నుండి తీసుకొచ్చిండ్రు అని
No idea. I don't know. Prabhuji, if you have anything.
Yes, actually, he's about to. There's a very big pastime, Prabhu, which is explained by many devotees. How Nityananda Prabhu will actually detour. He's about to enter Bihar actually from there. Where in Bihar or South Bihar is Jharkhand, that area he wanted to go to this way towards Balia and Kashi, and from there he wanted to go to Vrindavan. But on the border of Bengal and Bihar, where this Ganges doesn't flow, from there Nityananda Prabhu will trick him to come back. He will this pastime is Chaitanya Mangala, Chaitanya Bhagavati. Either of these two, one book is there, Prabhuji.
So what is the place, Prabhu?
Bihar,
two different
Jharkhand.
Jharkhand.
No. There is one name of the village. From there, Nityananda will send one of his associates to misguide Mahaprabhu to turn the other direction. And after reaching 3 days, he will reach again this Advaita Acharya's home. Then he will come to know, "Arey, ये तो मेरे को शांतिपुर लेके आए, इतने दिन travel करा दो."
So what is the place you said? The 2 districts, 2 different places you mentioned.
I will today evening I will just let you know, Prabhuji. It is in Chaitanya Bhagavat only. The name of the village is separate. Yeah, there is a name of the village where this thing will happen. This pastime will happen, and that is at the bordering of Bengal and Bihar. And at that part of Bihar, Ganges won't flow.
సో నిత్యానంద ప్రభు ఇది యమునా అని తీసుకొని వస్తూ ఉంటారు యాక్చువల్లీ అంతేనా ప్రభుజీ
No, he will send one of his messenger Mataji to tell Mahaprabhu to take this course. And after taking that course, he will actually reach Ganges. And Nityananda Prabhu will be there and he will tell that this is the Yamuna. We have reached it. And he will go to ecstasy. And after that, he will see, Advaitacharya. And then he will come to know,
Okay. Please send Prabhuji that pastime.
Yes, Mataji, I will just send you the name of the village. Okay.
Yeah, because continuously 3 days in ecstasy, at least if we show, he become pacified, that kind of. Nityananda Prabhu is doing that one activity. That's pastime. Let us do another 10 minutes. Again, Mataji, please do. Deepa Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mata.
The London project.
Say there, Mata Bhakta Ganeratahan Karila.
Mata Bhakta Ganeratahan Karila Milana Sarva Samadhana Kari Kaila Nilatri Gamana. Translation. At the house of Advaita Prabhu, he met his mother as well as all the devotees from Mayapur. He adjusted everything and then went to Jagannath Puri. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew very well that his acceptance of sannyasa was a thunderbolt for his mother. He therefore called for his mother and the devotees from Mayapur, and by the arrangement of Sri Advaita Acharya, he met them for the last time after his acceptance of sannyasa. His mother was overwhelmed with grief when she saw that he was clean shaven. There was no longer any beautiful hair on his head. Mother Shachi was pacified by all the devotees, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked her to cook for him because he was very hungry, not having taken anything for 3 days. His mother immediately agreed, and forgetting everything else, she cooked for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during all the days she was at the house of Sri Advaita Prabhu. Then after a few days, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu requested his mother's permission to go to Jagannath Puri. At his mother's request, he made Jagannath Puri his headquarters after his acceptance of sannyasa. Thus everything was adjusted, and with his mother's permission, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu proceeded towards Jagannath Puri. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Let us read next verse. Thank you, Mataji. Samyukta Mataji, please read 96:1.
Yes, Prabhuji. Patinaina lila rasa deva darshana Madhava purira kata gopala sthapana. Translation. On the way toward Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed many other pastimes. He visited various temples and heard the story about Madhavendra Puri and the installation of Gopala. Purport. This Madhava Puri is Madhavendra Puri. Another Madhava Puri is Madhvacharya, who was the spiritual master of a devotee in the line of Gadadhara Pandita, and who wrote a book known as Sri Mangala Bhashya. Madhvacharya, however, is different from Madhavendra Puri, who is mentioned in this verse. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sandhya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Mataji.
Shira Chori Kata Sakshi Gopala Vivarana Nityananda Kaila Prabhuda Danda Anjana. Prabhuji.
Nice.
Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation from Nityananda Prabhu. From Nityananda Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard the story of Kshira Churi Gopinatha and of the witness Gopala. Then Nityananda Prabhu broke the sannyasa rod belonging to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Purport. This Kshira Churi Gopinatha is situated in Remuna, about 4 miles away from the Balasur station on the Northeastern Railway, formerly known as the Bengal Mayapur Railway. This station is situated a few miles away from the famous Kharagpur Junction station. Sometime ago, the charge of the temple was given to Shamasundara Adhikari from Gopi Vallabhapura, which lies on the border of the district of Medinapura. Shamasundara Adhikari was a descendant of Rashikananda Murari, the chief disciple of Shamananda Goswami. A few miles before the Jagannath Puri station, the small station called Sakshi Gopala. Near the station is a village named Satyavadi, where the temple of Sakshi Gopala is situated.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Lavanya, please do this.
क्रुद्धः नायके जेला जगन्नाथ देखियामुचितः न पंडिला भूमिते. Translation: After his sannyasa, rod was broken by Nityananda Prabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu apparently became very angry and left his company to travel alone to the Jagannatha temple. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered the Jagannatha temple, he saw Lord Jagannatha. He immediately lost his senses and fell down on the ground.
Very good. Yeah, so now, Prabhus. Akinchan Prabhu.
सर्वभौमालाने केला अपना भावना प्रीतया प्रहारय प्रभुहरा हले इला चेतना. Translation: After Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Lord Jagannatha in the temple and fell down unconscious, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya took him to his home. The Lord remained unconscious and until the afternoon, when he finally regained his consciousness.
Yeah, these are the deep pastimes. Sapan Prabhuji, please read.
Hare Krishna. Nityananda, Jagadananda, Damodara, Mukunda, Pache Ase Mili Sabhe, Paira Ananda. Translation: The Lord had left Nityananda's company and had gone to the Jagannatha temple, but later Nityananda, Jagadananda, Damodara, and Mukunda came to see him, and after seeing him, they were very pleased. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Raju Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण। लाभे सर्वभौमे प्रभु प्रसादाकारीला अपना ईश्वरा मूर्ति तांड्रे dekayla. Translation: After this incident, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed his mercy upon Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya by showing him his original form as the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Gaurav Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Gaurav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah. Do it, Prabhuji.
Sabe tara karila prabhu dakshina gamana kurma kriste kaila vasudeva vimokana. Translation: After bestowing mercy upon Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the Lord started for southern India. When he came to Kurma Kristra, he delivered a person named Vasudeva. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Suman Prabhuji.
जी आधा नसिमे खैला नसिमे स्थावाना पाथे पाथे ग्रामे ग्रामे nama pravarthanam. Translation: After visiting Kurmakshetra, the Lord visited the South Indian temple of Jeta Narasimha and offered his prayers to Lord Narasimhadeva. On his way, he introduced the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in every village. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. Chandramal Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Godavari Tiravani Vrindavana Brahma Ramananda Raya Saha Tahani Milana. Translation: Once the Lord mistook the forest on the bank of the river Godavari to be Vrindavana. In that place, he happened to meet Ramananda Raya. Hare Krishna.
These are all South Indian pastimes, Kurma Kshetra.
Okay.
South Indian Yatra starts.
This is one video I'll share. Wonderful video. Let me share that. Chaitanya. Okay, one video is there. I will share. Who else there? Laditman Prabhu. మీరు ఒకటి చేయండి, నేను ఒకటి చేస్తే then we'll go to verses. Sloka recitation.
Okay, bro. Trimalla Tripadi Sthana Kahila Darshana Sarvatra Karila Krishna Nama Pracharana. Translation: He visited the places known as Tirumala and Tirupati, where he extensively preached the chanting of Lord's holy name. Purport: This holy place is situated in the district of Tanjore, Chittoor, South India. The temple of Tirupati is situated in the valley of Venkatachala and contains the deity of Lord Ramachandra. On top of Venkatachala is the famous temple of Balaji. Thank you, Prabhu.
Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Let me do one verse, then we'll wrap up. Text 106. Tabe tapa sandigane karila dalana ahovala nrsimhadi kaila darashana. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. After visiting the temples of Tirumala and Tirupati, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had to subdue some atheists. He then visited the temples of Ahovala Narasimha. Ahovala Narasimha. The Ahovala temple is situated in Dakshinatya in the district of Karnula, within the subdivision of Sarbela. Throughout the whole district, this very famous temple is much appreciated by the people. There are 8 other temples also. Total 9 Navanarsimhas. Navanarsimhas. And all of them together are called the Navanarsimha temples. There is much wonderful architecture and artistic engraving work in these temples. However, I stated in the local gazette, the Karnula manual, the work is not complete. Oh yeah, let us stop here. Thank you so much for all the devotees reading today. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila. So let us go through our Queen Kunti Maharani prayers. It's here only. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji. Laitnan Prabhu, over to you. Yeah, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. Today I'm a bit off program, sorry.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's 28. We started with 18 now. 18 to 28, it's 10. So we will do some 2 or 3 more slokas and then we will start repeating the whole slokas from the first. Okay?
Yes.
So we will do with 28. Is that okay with devotees?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So please start with the synonyms and translation, everyone. Okay? Starting with Samyukta Mataji. Is she there? Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Manye, I consider Tvam, your lordship, Kalam, the eternal time, Ishanam, the supreme lord, Anadi Nidhanam, without beginning and end, Vibhum, all pervading, Samam, equally merciful, Charantam, distributing, Sarvatra, everywhere, Bhutanam, of the living beings, Yat Mitaha, by intercourse, Kalihi, dissension.
Ramaredi Prabhu. Translation.
Yeah, translation. My Lord, I consider your Lordship to be eternal time, the supreme controller, without beginning and end, the all-pervasive one. In distributing your mercy, you are equal to everyone. The dissensions between living beings are due to social intercourse. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Sandhya Mataji. Synonyms.
Synonyms. Manye, I consider. Tvam, your lordship. Kalam, the eternal time. Ishanam, the supreme lord. Anadi Nidhanam, without beginning and end. Vibhum, all pervading. Samam, equally merciful. Charantam, distributing. Sarvatra, everywhere. Bhutanam, of the living beings. Yat mitaha, by intercourse. Kalihi, dissension. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Deepamataji, translation.
Translation. My Lord, I consider your Lordship to be eternal time, the supreme controller, without beginning and end, the all-pervasive one. In distributing your mercy, you are equal to everyone. The dissensions between living beings are due to social intercourse. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. And Lavanya Mataji, synonym.
Yeah, synonyms. Manye, I consider. Tvam, your lordship. Kalam, the eternal time. Ishanam, the supreme lord. Anadi, Anadi Nidanam, without beginning and end. Vibhum, all pervading. Samam, equally merciful. Charantam, distributing. Sarvatra, everywhere. Bhutanam, of the living beings. Yat Mita, by intercourse. Kali, dissension. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Girish Prabhu, translation. Giriraj Prabhu.
Sorry, Prabhu, I am speaking on mute.
Yeah, okay.
1 second. Word by word, Prabhu?
Translation, Prabhu, translation. Lavanya Mataji has done synonyms. You can do translation.
Actually, restroom anyway. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. My Lord, I consider your Lordship to be eternal time, the supreme controller, without beginning and end, the all-pervasive one. In distributing your mercy, you are equal to everyone. The dissensions between living beings are due to social intercourse. Very well.
Yes, Chandramani Prabhu, synonyms.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Manye, I consider. Tvam, your lordship. Alam, the eternal time. Ishana, the supreme lord. Anadi Nidanam, without beginning and end. Vibhum, all pervading. Samam, equally merciful. Shantanam, distributing. Sarvatra, everywhere. Bhutanam, of the living beings. Yat Mita, by intercourse. Ali, dissension.
Sapan Prabhu, translation.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, translation. My Lord, I consider your Lordship to be eternal time, the supreme controller, without beginning and end, the all-pervasive one. In distributing your mercy, you are equal to everyone. The dissensions between living beings are due to social intercourse. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Akinchan Prabhu, synonyms.
Yes, Prabhu. Manye, I consider. Tvam, your lordship. Kalam, the eternal time. Sorry, Kalam, the eternal time. Ishanam, the supreme lord. Anadi Nidhanam, without beginning and end. Vibhum, all pervading. Samam, equally merciful. Charantam, distributing. Sarvatra, everywhere. Bhutanam, of the living beings. Yat mitha, by intercourse. Kalihi, dissension.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah. Translation. My Lord, I consider your Lordship to be eternal time, the supreme controller, without beginning and the end, the all-pervasive one. In distributing your mercy, you are equal to everyone. The dissensions between living beings are due to social intercourse. So, shall we practice this? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Okay. Is there any doubt in the meanings of this shloka? Very easy shloka, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Manye tvam kalamishana anadi nidhanam vibhu.
Manye tvam
Kalamishana anadi nidanam vibhum.
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम्
मन्ये
मन्ये त्वां
त्वां
कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम्
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम्
मन्ये त्वां
मन्ये त्वां
कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम्
समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यद्विदः कलिः
समं
समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां
भूतानां
यन्मितः कलिः
समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
समं
समं चरन्तं
सर्वत्र
सर्वत्र
भूतानां यन्मितः
कलिः
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
मन्ये त्वां
अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां
यन्मितः कलय
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
Okay, you can go for the individual practice one by one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Yeah, begin with Mataji's. Yeah.
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you, Mataji.
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुं समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
Yeah.
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानम् अनादिनिधनं विभुं समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुं समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः.
Jai. Prabhuji's.
मन्ये त्वां कालम् ईशानाम् अनादिनिधानं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
मन्ये त्वं कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यामितः कलिः
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः. हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी. मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुम् समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः.
Jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, Ram read.
मन्ये त्वां कालमीशानाम् अनादिनिधनं विभुं समं चरन्तं सर्वत्र भूतानां यन्मितः कलिः. हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna. Let me do. Thank you, Prabhuji. Manye tvam kalamīṣānām anādīnidhanam vibhum samam charantam sarvatra bhūtānām yanmitā kalī. Yeah, I think everybody done. Yeah, we can wrap up, I think. Yes.
We are on time today, Prabhu.
Jai. Thank you very much. Thank you so much again. Yeah, let us wrap up. Tomorrow I need some help actually. Mataji, Deepa Mataji, can you manage?
Yes, Prabhuji. I can manage.
Yeah. Because I have temple seva, so maybe I'll come a little late. Maybe I'll be in hearing mode. But
No
can you
problem.
do it? Please do it. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
think tomorrow is okay.
Yeah, you have that PDF, right? Kunti Maharani prayers.
Yes, Prabhuji, you sent it to me.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you so
Prabhuji.
much. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, like he's going to stay in Chicago, Prabhuji, that Gaurav Prabhuji. So he's asking for any temples nearby, like that he's asking.
Yeah, let me ask him, I mean, which exactly in where exactly in Chicago.
Okay.
There are Kishore temple is there, ISKCON temple is there. But I don't know which city in that area. I'll check with him and I'll let him know. And he asked me, Prabhu, he asked me a couple of days ago that I'm traveling to US. Do you need anything? I don't think anything. That's okay. I'll talk to him, Prabhu. Okay. Thank you so much again, all the devotees. Raju Prabhu, Samyukta Mataji, Deepa Mataji, Lalit Mohan Prabhu, Lavanya, Kinchan Priya Prabhu, Sapan Prabhu, Chandran Prabhu, Suman Prabhu, Gaurav Prabhu, Radhika Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyo eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Shri Prabhupada Continental Book Reading ki jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Thank you so much. Hare
Hare Krishna.
Happy Thursday.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna conscious Thursday.